What's up, guys? Today on This Week in Video Games are protected by the First Amendment. The Call of Duty experience is coming our way. We have our top 5 free video games, and we have very special in-studio guest, Trina Finton of GamingAngels.com. All that and more on This Week in Video Games. Still playing. Hey, woo! Hey guys, how are you? Yes. Welcome everyone. Welcome everybody. Some technical difficulties, but this is the first season of, or the first episode of season 2. Thank you all so much for joining us. This is This Week in Video Games, and I am Jessica Villarreal. You can find me on Twitter at JessV. That's JESV, and we have a wonderful chat going on right now. If you are watching, please come join us in our live chat room on justin.tv/thisweekin and join people like the nerdiest kids, Tiger Claw, Ryan Vanguard, Big Mexican, Schultz 101, Madaman, Snowless, Resident Weevil, and Miss Chrissy Lynn. And over to my left here, I have the wonderful, the amazing Flitz.
Hey, I'm gonna pause because
we're having some technical difficulties.
We're having crazy technical difficulties right now. Everything dandy? Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now?
They can hear us now.
Clearly we were on AT&T's connection.
This is what you missed so far. This is This Week in Video Games. I'm Flitz. That's Jess V.
The first
Things happen. First episode of season 2. We're working on a website, and we have a guest who is lovely and has lady parts.
She does.
Adrian Acevedo Smith. Give it up, Adrian.
Oh, no, it's not Adrian Acevedo. You guys, this is Trina Finton, the CEO and founder of GamingAngels.com. Trina, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me here. This is awesome.
Yes. So, for people who don't know about Gaming Angels, why don't you tell us a little bit about your site?
Sure. Started about 6 years ago, and it's a site to talk for female gamers, talk about games and all the different things we do, and also to bring some awareness to some marketing issues or anything else that we come across. And since it has grown, we cover tech, we cover comics, we cover anything geeky basically.
Nice.
So yeah.
Oh, very cool. So this is a site. Would you say it's a site for women by women?
Yeah, definitely. It's a site for women by women, but anybody can read.
Is
the
it
nails
not?
are allowed.
Oh my goodness. Flitz wants to join. You want to be a gaming angel?
Yes.
Be a gaming angel?
Gaming Mangel.
We have a ton of male angels.
Stalkers is what they're called. Tons of male angels hiding in the bushes outside of our houses.
Whoa, hey now. Is that true?
I don't know.
My husband hopes so.
It's actually your husband. He likes to stalk you every once in a while.
Well, I think that's awesome. It's Gaming Angels. It seems to be like a place where women can go and feel comfortable in their own realm, because a lot of, I would say, sites out there can be intimidating for girls who want to get into the video game industry or want to read about video games and tech, but it is a very male-saturated business. So I think that's a great place for them to come and feel a little bit more comfortable and read like very intelligent, very classy, tactful articles. And so, so what else is going on with Gaming Angels? You're working on a podcast now?
Yeah, so we've got a podcast. They're actually taping tonight. I usually am taping with them, but they're going to tape after the show. And we're doing actually a whole series of podcasts. We're doing a True Blood podcast. We've got a Lit podcast starting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're actually
Lit?
Like a Lit.
The
literature.
band?
No.
Oh,
literature. I thought the band Lit. I'm like, they're coming back? They're popular again?
We happen to have them on our show.
That's crazy.
That's so cool.
So, yeah, and we're actually, in a few weeks, there'll be a brand new redesign to Gaming Angels. And we're going to be fleshing out a brand new network called She's Geeky Inc. And so it's going to have all these different sections to it, and kind of just all these blogs for the female geek.
Oh, that's so great. So I know a lot of people actually don't know this, but Trina has a full-time job, and then Gaming Angels is just like your baby and your side project and stuff like that. So that is amazing that
it's your passion project.
Yeah.
And you're also a Power Ranger. The Yellow Ranger, right?
one?
Yeah, not a
She
yellow.
wasn't even pink
Oh
one,
no,
right?
that's
The pink one.
Trini.
Yeah,
That's Trini.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Boy, is my face red.
So that's awesome. I see some of your ladies are here in the chat room as well,
Yeah,
right?
they definitely came by
Go
and
ahead and give them a
visited.
shout out.
Candy Beans is just Queenie. She's on. They're going to be running to the podcast.
Yes. Oh, I met her at E3.
Yep.
Yeah, she had purple hair. It was really cool, you guys. She was awesome.
And yeah, so they're going to be running off to doing that, and we're hoping to continue to do some work. We just gave away a scholarship to a young girl to attend National Computer Camp.
Oh, that's so cool.
So it's all about encouraging young girls to go into tech and really kind of just fall in love with it, program games. She's going to make her own games, stuff like that. And she'll be
Right.
blogging about her experience.
Oh,
on the
that's
site.
so
cute.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not exactly just tech, it's all geek culture too. Like you guys cover, like will you be at Anime Expo this week as
I
well?
will, because I'm going to be watching New Kids on the Block.
Oh, you mean NKOT BSB?
Yeah, I'm going to
You're doing
Vegas.
the tour? Oh, that's
But
so cool.
usually I go to Anime Expo.
Okay, wait. This
every year.
isn't like the lit mistake. You mean
No.
New Kids on the Block?
I really am going to
Okay.
New Kids on the Block concert.
I didn't know that,
And
you know,
Backstreet
there
Boys
was.
are touring. You didn't know that NKOT BSB.
I thought they all died in a plane crash.
Like, oh my God, they're not Richie Valens.
Oh.
New Kids on the Block. And
Their
so-
careers died.
Is Justin Timberlake with them?
No.
I clearly never listened to
Wrong
any of
boy
those bands.
Jesus Christ, Blitz. Okay. So, well, if people are more interested in seeing more of your site, where can they go?
Sure, so they can go to gamingangels.com.
Uh-huh.
They can find us on Facebook and Twitter for Gaming Angels. And then in 2 weeks, the She's Geeky Inc. Network.
Oh,
so.
okay. And your own Twitter as well.
Gaming Angel is my
Okay.
own Twitter. And, yeah,
And Gaming Angels is
the corporate
for the site.
Twitter. Yeah,
Oh,
very
that's
confusing.
So awesome. Yeah. Well, we're so glad to have you.
Thank
and
you.
We're gonna jump into some news, but right now, actually, we want to know what you're playing.
What am I
It's our
playing?
little first segment. to
Well,
start off
it's
the
actually
show.
kind of funny. As the CEO of a website, I actually don't get to play that many
Yeah,
games.
that's
Yeah, that's
so
the
Which
price
is
you
probably
pay
you
for being
guys.
busy.
We're always out and like at events and doing things. So but I'm actually catching up on LA Noire. So I've started playing that.
You enjoying it?
I am.
You feel like a
loving it.
detective? A private dick?
yeah.
I like getting people's
I
face.
do.
You're lying.
You're a lawyer!
You're lying.
Give me something I will wire your face shut with toothpicks. That's how I threat
Great.
people when
Yeah.
I'm a detective.
Cool. What have you been playing, Blitz?
I started playing Street Fighter Arcade Edition. I played that for like 2 seconds, and then Mugen. I'm still building my Mugen. I talked about it last week. Do we ever? And I'm still building. Yes, showed producer Ryan Mugen, and he was like, "Oh my lord, we got to do a whole episode on this." He's clearly a black woman.
Derek H says, is that a Gotcha Man shirt?
No, this is a Scott Pilgrim shirt.
Nice.
I got it at
okay.
Comic-Con last year, rocking.
People thought it was
The Nerdiest Kids took up like the whole front of the line, and we definitely got like the best shirts ever in the universe. And we'll probably do the same thing this year. So yeah, Mugen. That's what I've been
Nice.
playing.
Okay.
If you don't know what Mugen is, we will be covering Mugen on an episode because it is just the epic awesome. What are you playing?
I am playing Alice, the Madness Returns.
Are you enjoying that?
Are you enjoying it?
Okay, I'm kind of mixed in between this game, you guys. Like,
I'm glad you said in
game-
between this game because
Yeah.
I was like, I know you're mixed.
I feel like the game is taking forever. I feel like I've been playing this game for hours, and I'm only in chapter 2. Like, it is a very long game. And although it looks beautiful, and gosh, it's so colorful and vibrant, and just like, I see what they're trying to do with the creepy undertones and things like that, but it's just not, you know, it's not as creepy as they had shown in all of the trailers. It's kind of just
Yeah.
like, it really is a lot of Alice jumping, gliding, and collecting teeth to give her, to build up her weapons and stuff like that. And I feel like there's very minimal story. Anything that they say makes no sense to me. And I'm sure that's supposed to be like part
Well,
of the
yeah, it's the
appeal.
book. The book is like
but,
that, yeah.
I mean, it's just, but it really is kind of like, what the fuck just happened? I have no idea what just happened. And yeah, I mean, I'll play it a little bit longer, but it's kind of on the lower end.
Did you get the fight of Jabberwocky?
Not yet.
Anything that looks
don't
like a dragon?
Think so.
Yeah. What are the
Well, I
teeth
don't know
from?
where the teeth are. I don't know where the teeth are from. They're like collecting orbs in God of War. It feels like a very like my first God of War, my first Super Mario Galaxy. because you know, there's a lot of like sliding and collecting teeth and like going down slides and things like that, and all the double jumping and gliding and like.
Have you tried it on drugs?
No.
It's probably so much better on drugs.
I'm sure it is, but no, I haven't.
Can you try it on drugs and then come back and tell us what the experience was like on drugs
Are you offering?
versus sober?
No. So, but yeah, and then over on Twitter, you guys, some of our Twitter fans wrote to us. Futurama for Life is playing Fear 3 and Uncharted 3 multiplayer.
Fear 3?
Fear 3, yes.
Oh, man.
It's out.
Has anybody else played it?
No, I could have.
I had a friend
We
who
have
played
it.
for 3 years and left 2 months before it finished.
Oh, wow.
He didn't think it was going to be very good.
He didn't think it was gonna be very good. We'll have to find out. Our producer Ryan, if you can't hear him. Oh no, you're mic'd. Sweet.
No, I know.
I
that's
didn't even
what I was gonna
notice
say.
that.
Yeah,
That's
his mic's
exciting.
You guys, our producer Ryan, who doesn't want to be on camera, is mic'd today because we feel like he has so many good things to say during the show, but he's always like shouting it out from the corner, which no one can hear him. So it's always kind of like us being like, yeah.
The DCD says Fear 3 is pretty good, actually. He also says girls like him, so I'm not sure if I should trust what he's saying. It's
Ace Spartan is playing Dynasty Warriors and also the Uncharted 3 beta. Did you guys get to try the Uncharted beta?
No, I have some coworkers playing it.
A lot of people have been playing it. Yeah.
And
I know
it does look cool. It does look fun.
I
I'm
played
curious
some of
about
it
We
during.
played at the event.
Yeah.
We played a long while ago.
Yeah, the multiplayer event, and then at E3 I played their co-op version. I don't know. I just want to play the story mode. I don't need to play Uncharted.
Not every game needs a multiplayer.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh, it's so true.
What?
Not
That's
every game needs a
social. Oh, not
multiplayer.
every game. Yeah, no.
Not every game.
I mean,
true.
it needs to
That's true.
exist, but not every game needs to have a multiplayer.
But they do have different features, like there's one where if you kill a guy and you meet up with like a partner, like or a person on your team, you stand over him. You can, I think you hit R1 or R2, and you high five each other, and it gives you like money and stuff like that. So they do have
okay.
different features. I haven't had a hands-on experience, but I'm like in between two guys that are playing, and they're like, "This is awesome, and I can do this, and this is wonky, but it's Uncharted, and I'm addicted." They're Confederate generals, actually.
Yeah.
That's why they talk like that.
Vigo the Carp is playing Burnout Paradise. Hey Kuda is playing Hardcore, and Alice as well. And the DCD is doing UFC Trainer, Infamous 2, and Galaga Legions. So thank you guys for submitting what you are playing. Over in the chat room, people are laughing at stuff. Let's see. They're just laughing. Derek H. said, while he was at E3, I told him that I thought he was sexy for his knowledge of video games. And he says it's not the good kind of sexy. But I think nerdy guys are sexy. I think guys who know a lot about video games are very sexy, you guys. Just FYI, I like nerdy guys. And so does Trina. She's nodding. Yeah. So
Naughty.
I saw that in the chat. But yes. Anyways, so our first story, you guys. The Supreme Court rules that the California ban on video game law. Anyway, I'm sorry.
The ban on
sales
to minors being illegal.
being illegal.
I think Jess needs some Monster Energy.
Guys, I had an energy drink before this, and my face is burning up. Like, I am freaking out. I'm surprised my face isn't, like, so red right now. But, yeah, so basically, we won, you guys.
Do-over.
I think that's great.
Crouton of Death says do-over? No.
No, that's what Flitz is here for.
Yeah,
Flitz is here
wait.
to help me out, you guys.
Oh.
I'm just gonna drink some more water
Oh,
because
I
I'm like
thought
sweating.
I was here to do over.
Well, and what was really cool, kind of, with
Thank you,
this,
Trina.
like, you don't ever see gamers tend to not get involved politically, but the ECA, the Video Game Voters Network, they
Yes.
all really rallied and got gamers involved to sign petitions, and
Which,
so
yeah,
I
I
feel
got
like
an
people
email
got
about
involved to make a stance on this.
I got a video. I was like, I got an email from the Video Game Voters Network, and it was like, Amro, we did it, and I was like, what did we do? Like, I didn't know. I forgot.
Who's calling me?
I was like, first of all, why are you using my government name? Second of all, what did we do? I didn't know I was a part of it, and I was like, oh yes, that makes sense. But now there's this whole thing with I'm so far away from it because I'm tired of so many just political BSs. with them. They're now trying to make it illegal for streaming video games. They're trying to make streaming video games illegal.
Whoa.
I don't know who the hell they are.
What does that mean for OnLive?
The government?
The government. It's
Why?
some goofy ass politician
Wait.
who just don't get it.
Streaming as in like
Streaming
Netflix
like on
streaming?
YouTube and Justin and stuff
So
like that.
what we're doing, but
Yes,
behind.
exactly.
behind
They're trying to make that illegal. And
Well, I think I see what they mean there,
No,
because
that's
it's like
stupid.
you could be playing a very violent game and a kid could stumble across this and they would see.
But
the
you could
violent
also
behavior.
you could have stuff on TV and it could be very violent and the kid could stumble across it.
Right. How many-
That's not an issue. It's
How
like,
many R-rated movies have you gone to that little kids are
dude, I
screaming all
started
the time?
watching R-rated movies when I was like 5.
They do try to regulate that. I mean,
They try, but it's a self-appointed system.
Yep.
Right.
Also, doesn't this open up a can of worms? Because if I can play a game that's more violent than any movie and I'm 8 years old, why can't I go and see a movie at 8 years old? 'Cause that's
It's
Well, they can't buy
it's
it.
idiocy.
But they can go see it.
They can
No,
go see it.
they
the
card you,
parents are
don't
with
they
them.
card
Yeah,
you?
they
Well, if
card
your
you.
parents are, if your parents
Wait, they
are,
card you now.
Yeah. Well,
And
they
now,
carded
and now
me.
they're not going to.
They carded
No, now
me
they
when
won't.
I was in like
Unconstitutional.
8th grade.
They will
I was like
continue.
They'll
14
continue to.
See,
They're saying
Curtis
that
rents M-rated games all the time, and he's 15.
They're saying that the ESRB rating is enough, and that retailers can go abide by that versus their additional
Oh, okay.
constitutional things going in.
Okay, so the self-appointed regulation, just like movies, is enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. But yeah, I mean, the gosh, I can't even talk.
Say it in Spanish.
I know. Well, the Supreme Court ruled in favor for video games by a pretty large amount. It was 7-2. So, I mean, I think that's great that quite a few politicians are out there saying, guys, this is stupid.
Yeah,
like,
seriously,
why
we got
are you
more
doing
important
this?
stuff to deal
There's
with.
so many more important things that could be going on right now, and it was such a good victory for us that the Utah legislation will not pursue their ban on selling violent video games or hurting you guys gotta help me
honestly,
out.
in the end, it would be dumb because it's definitely keeping the economy. It's helping the economy with the sales of these games, and to do that would just hurt the country even more when we have what's our
47%.
No, we're like 14 trillion like in debt. Like, come on, don't try to stop sales of anything. If anything, push it. Ron Paul for president. I don't even.
Whatever you've got, sell it.
Whatever you got, sell it. Because I don't want to have to trade a couch for a sandwich. I do not want to go back to that age of things.
Yeah. I just
But-
find it interesting. Schwarzenegger, started all this, and he actually created all this, and it really, in a time where we don't have money in California, they're really spending all this money on this. It gets voted down, and then the next day, Leland Yee is like, well, I'm still going to bring up this legislature. I'm still going to fight this. And I'm like, where are you fighting this? Give up. Like, stop wasting taxpayer money in a time where we don't have taxpayer money. and just give up, And the problem is, California doesn't really vote. They keep voting the same incumbents in. So hopefully gamers will get out there, vote, and vote these people out so they stop bringing in these wasteful legislations up.
Yeah.
And why would you listen to Arnold Schwarzenegger anyway? He's an adulterer.
Yeah. So.
And make us mature films, so.
I
They think he made was G-rated.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on. So have you guys heard about the Mana Bar at all?
No.
Yes, the Mana Bar.
That sounds like somewhere in West Hollywood.
I know.
Welcome to the Mana
Mana
Bar.
Bar.
Who wants some magic?
Hey, Mana Bar, hey. Yes,
Who likes video
so-
games?
The Mana Bar does. Yes.
Sorry, go
So
on.
basically, this is the second bar that's opening up in Australia. But the Mana Bar is a bar that will serve video game-related drinks, yet also have a bar full of video games, and this includes Wii, PS3, 360, and all of that stuff. And they are opening on July 16th in Australia, and I'm so jealous because I used to work at a place called Arena Interactive Lounge here in Los Angeles. And this was kind of like the idea that Arena wanted, but for some reason it's
failed?
very hard to get a liquor license or to
Yeah.
serve liquor with video games. And so we had these flat screen TVs and these huge sofas where like all these people could fit on them and play together and things like that. We could bring our own drinks, but they didn't serve the drinks. And this is what I've always wanted, and I'm so sad that it's in Australia because I would go.
It'll get here eventually.
lot,
I mean, there's also
if-
an issue in LA with space.
Oh yeah, we need
you
to
would
start
think it would
building
be
up.
amazing. Yeah, you would think it would be amazing. Like they'd be able to make a lot of money off a place like that in LA. I mean, you think about how many video game companies are out here, how many video game blogger companies are out here as well. They'd make crazy bank, and they could have crazy meetups constantly. But again, it comes back around to just people in general still thinking video games are for children.
Right.
When
Right.
it's the people who grew up as children playing the games that are making the games now.
Yeah,
They're
Australia
very much so
gets
for
it.
us. I blame Nintendo.
Why doesn't America? Come on now. But some of the drinks that they have, I thought were really cute. They have the Princess Peach. They have the Ocarina of Lime. Red versus Blue. They have like the Cloud Strife.
of
Health
these sound
Potion.
masculine.
Mana Potion. Yeah, they're all like martinis.
This really does sound like
and-
a place in West Hollywood. I'll take a
yeah.
Princess Peach.
Oh yeah.
I am
would,
thirsty.
I would love to drink a Princess Peach. That's,
I want an
yeah.
Ocarina of Lime.
I know.
Like, all right.
But yeah, I just think that's so awesome, and I really wish I wish I could go. Or
Well,
wish one were here.
Yeah.
We'll
very
have to
soon.
go.
Yeah.
We could go there virtually.
My brother has always had the idea. He always tells me, he goes, I'm going to open a video game bar and then going to have strippers there. And it's going to
Oh.
be alcohol and strippers and video games.
And I'm going to call it Duke Nukem.
Yeah. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it makes
that'd
perfect
be so
sense.
Cool, though. That'd be so cool. But yeah, if anyone is in Australia, Australia, please write to us and let us know if you go.
I know the first one was a huge success. It's really done well. We had some Gaming Angels members who are out there and
that's so
said
cool.
visited. They went to like launch events there and like tons of organized events there. So really good for the community. Wish we had one.
Yeah, so bummed right now. Yeah, so Call of Duty XP, you guys, is coming to Los Angeles. It's a fan convention coming in September.
So it's not a Windows extension.
No.
That'd be horrible.
XP is Call of Duty XP, Call of Duty
okay.
Experience. So it's basically like a trade show for Call of Duty. It's like a QuakeCon or BlizzCon.
BlizzCon.
That doesn't sound amazing at all.
Yeah.
Have you played Call of Duty?
Online, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I have like a few, but I don't do much online gaming.
I have
to begin
never
with.
been called the N-word so much by 5-year-olds. It's ridiculous.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
N-word
would
and
think-
F-word.
Yes, F-word, N-word. Yes, in any language
That's
that
so
is a bad
annoying.
word, that is what you're called, and it's usually by someone who is sitting right next to their mother during dinner.
Oh my gosh.
And they're 6.
And
Like,
you can
it's
tell her-
ridiculous.
You can tell
By
her.
their mom.
Yeah, they're being they're still being breastfed. They're like 13. Like,
Schultz 101 says where all the douchebags can meet in one place.
Yeah.
But
Is it
I'm-
really? Jarsum says it's $150
It's
a
$150.
ticket.
It's
$150 for
$150 for
Man.
a ticket,
But yeah,
There you
go
go.
for it.
all the money goes to charity.
It goes to their Call of Duty Endowment Fund, which is a foundation that assists veterans in transitioning back to civilian life. And so I think that's cool. I mean,
So
but they
kill people virtually to help kids in real life.
veterans, not kids, veterans.
Some of them are kids.
Yeah. But I think they're capping it at 6,000 tickets or
Are they
6,000
really?
attendees. Yeah.
Flitz, you don't sound black, Lair. I get called the N-word. I'm a Lair.
I think you meant liar.
I like being called a Lair better. I am a place.
Yeah, but I know you're going to be able to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer over there, so you can actually see all the people that are calling you the N-word, apparently.
Because
It's
those
a
are
whole
people you
different
want
show.
to see.
Yeah.
Those are
Well,
people you
yeah,
wanna go and
exactly.
visit.
But no one will say it in real life. It's the internet. It's.
I know.
Like
The
the internet. On the
anonymity.
internet, you're a Rottweiler with
It's their e-courage.
with shot teeth, and you have bionic muscles, and then in real life you're a puppy missing its back
Piece
legs.
of shit. People are pieces of shit in real life. Because
The
anyone
ol-
who says that online or types that stuff online, they're a piece of shit. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. Like,
And the only reason why I would go to this is to do the paintball.
Oh, yes,
honestly.
yes.
Like they're gonna set up the maps like their real life maps, and that's the only reason
Yes,
I would go.
you'll
That
be able
is
to play
cool.
through the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 map with paintball guns, which I think is cool. They're actually going to have a Burger Town food court where you'll be able to go in and get burger and fries and drinks and all that stuff to hang out.
As opposed to
So-
a Burger Time food court, which is 8-bit, and it's not that fun.
And you have a shitty waitress who spills food on you.
Get all the ingredients yourself. Gotcha.
DCD says perfect for Kotick's new yacht.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well, isn't that what it is? Kind of really, it's going to be a marketing tool for
Yeah.
the next one. I mean, that's
Oh yeah,
what
totally.
it is.
It's
Yeah.
I don't know,
Of course.
man. They're just pushing these out like Maddens, like a new one every year with just like I don't know. But Modern Warfare 3 does look cool. Like the single player campaign, anything that I've seen from E3 looks pretty sweet. So we'll see. We'll see.
I'm a Battlefield 3 girl.
Oh, okay.
So,
What happened?
I'm a Battlefield 3 girl.
I'm excited about
Battlefield
that. You know what? I'm excited for both of them. I'm excited for Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3. Hands down, I think they're going to be different enough that they're both enjoyable. And the fact that neither one of them is taking place in World War II, I'm sold.
Nice.
over it.
Okay.
I'm over World War II.
Yes, yes. And speaking of Activision Blizzard,
Yes.
World of Warcraft
Yeah.
is free to play.
$3
until
level 20.
Level 20.
Yeah.
So just when they suck you in and you're like, oh my god, I love this thing, it's the best thing ever, they take it away from you. And then you have to go out and buy that shit. And so
Yeah.
instead of doing the 10 to 14
They're-
day trial
yeah.
like they used to do,
Yeah.
Right.
now they give you 20 levels.
Which this could, thinking about it, this could actually change. This could be a game changer with other MMOs. Instead of doing certain amount of time trials, because different people have different amounts of time to play these games, and in a casual market, you're going to have to do something different. So you can say it's free until level 10 or free until level 20. That makes a lot more sense. And then you can decide if it's worth it. Because I can't tell you how many times I've had a free trial. It's like free for 10 days. And I'm like, cool. And I'll play one day and then I don't get to play again.
Yep.
Right.
So this could definitely be a game changer. As far as it being free until level 20, I'll probably play with the people in the office to level 20 and then not. Because I'm still not a WoW fan. This is good for them,
Right.
for attracting new people who
Right.
refuse to pick it up, like me. But it should, like business ideas, it should convert into more money for them.
Yeah, totally.
Definitely.
You know what's really interesting though? It makes a good title and a good headline, but when you look at the details on Gaming Angels, we had the news article, and you can only get up to 10 gold. You can't join a guild. You can't team up with someone unless they invite you first and they're a member. Like there's a whole list
Yep,
of
not playing.
restrictions,
Well, there it goes.
and it's like, well, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
not
How are you supposed
interested.
to get to level 20 without
Right.
help or gold
No.
or any of that stuff?
Exactly. So there's actually a lot of like read the fine print,
Yeah.
even though you get to
no.
play to level 20.
I'm still waiting for Terra then.
Yeah, that's
Wait
so
for that
crazy.
game.
Like my dad did the 10 to 14 day trial, and he would like the whole time I was talking to him, he would just be like, "Nah, it's okay. It's okay." And then like on the 14th day, I'm like, "So what's going on?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm level 25." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, And then we talked about some other stuff, and then I called him like 3 days later, and I'm like, "So what's going on?" And he's like, "Yeah, I bought a subscription." And I was like, "I thought you were just talking about how much you didn't like it," and now he's like a level 60 or something. I don't know. It's like crazy, but confession, guys, I've never played World of Warcraft.
That's okay, I don't blame you.
Not once. Not once. Not even the 10 to 14 day trial.
I've played 3
That's
times,
amazing.
and every time I end at like level 20, 22, 20. Like,
Oh.
I'm just
Done.
like, done. I don't have time for it. I don't have the,
It
Yeah.
just
It's good if
awesome
you
you
don't
haven't played one.
fornicate.
it takes your soul. What?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you
good
don't
if you
have
don't
a social
fornicate.
life.
If you don't have a social life, if you don't know what the sun looks like, go for it, You
Cliff
make-
Anderson says, "I'm playing right now." Yeah, but a few other details. They're offering the original WoW and first expansion, the Burning Crusade, for $19.99 now, as part of a new digital battle chest. And players who already own the original game can access all the content from Crusade for free of the new bundle now. So, man, they're really trying to get us.
I don't
They
care.
believe in it.
They can have it.
15 million strong and growing.
I'm waiting for Diablo 3.
Oh,
Diablo
Diablo 3.
3. That's
Diablo
all I
3
want.
and
It's my poison. It sounds
what
like
else?
it's
There's
our
something else
poison.
coming out. Guild Wars is gonna be cool.
And
There's a
Terra.
lot of Terra. Oh my gosh, you don't even know. You don't even know about my Terra love.
Not excited about Old Republic?
Aw.
They're pushing it back too much. That's there is a such thing as too much foreplay. There's a little too much foreplay with their lightsabers dangling in front of my face. So I'm not
The whole
interested.
department at EA just had a heart attack right when you had that reaction. Wait, what?
What? Someone is
Push
like,
it back again.
he's not a nerd.
Guess what? Push it back 6 more months and make it cool again.
They're gonna African American list me. That's
Oh.
what. That's I
get
replaced
it.
now.
I
I
get it.
replace black
I
with
get it.
African American.
PC, yes, your PC version.
Call of Duty African American Ops.
All right, Flitz, hit us with your top 5.
The top 5.
Yeah.
So in honor of World of Warcraft going kind of free with a lot of fine print, we have top 5 free games that you can play. So keep these in mind. If you broke, you don't got no money, you got some time and some computer space.
No money, no
or,
woman.
Or if
No
you
kids.
can travel back in time for like 2 of them, definitely check these games out. So starting from number 5.
Number 5.
Flow. Now, I bet you guys are like, but you gotta pay for it. It's on PS3. And I'm like, why are you talking like that? But it was on PC first, and it's totally free. You can find it on different Flash sites. It's a really addictive game. Have you played it?
No.
Yes.
You played it. You
Love
played
it.
Flow.
Yes.
It's very addictive.
Very addictive.
And you're like a parasite, and you're swimming around, eating other parasites, and you're constantly going down. It gets darker and darker, and the music is just very pretty, and it's a nice environment. It's very simple, but it definitely works. So Flow.
Flow.
Number 4.
Number
Christmas
4.
Nights. Now, for you guys who had Sega Saturns, you remember Knights. Knights was one of the best games. I played Knights so much because if I had a superpower, I always say it would be to fly. And then I got educated, and I was like, it would be telekinesis, because then I can fly, and I can make other people fly, or flip a car or something if it pissed me off. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You not paying attention.
I'm reading chat. Someone says it's not free. In fact,
No,
it's
it was
$80
free.
on eBay.
Now it's $3 on eBay because you could go to Toys R Us and get it for free around holiday season.
Oh.
So it was free. It's not free now, but it was awesome. Number 3, Angry Birds. Everybody and their grandmom is playing that.
It's like a
Angry
pop
Birds.
culture phenomenon.
It really is.
Angry Birds
and
is.
they released Angry Birds. They got picked up by EA, and then they released Angry Birds Rio, and they're just constantly improving on it. And from what I understand, because I don't have an iPhone or like I have a BlackBerry, because I'm a businessman. You know what I mean? So African American man.
African American berry.
African American berry. You're right.
You have an
You're
African
right.
American berry.
Thank you, Sinis, for correcting me. But it's apparently it's really addictive. I've seen tons of people playing it, and the fact that it's so popular, and it must be good because people are just constantly playing it. I got to give it props.
Oh, it's pretty
Angry Birds
amazing.
got the biggest reaction in the studio.
Angry
People
Birds
are
did
actually
get the
like,
biggest
I
reaction
was
in the
just
studio.
playing that.
Yeah.
Another story about my dad, which is funny. I took an iPad home one vacation for him to play, and he was playing Angry Birds the whole time, and then I had to leave. And then he got an iPhone, and I was like, oh my God, you got an iPhone, Dad, that's so awesome. You can do so much with the iPhone. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this. And all he said was, yeah, you can play Angry Birds on it.
Wow.
So funny. So funny. It runs in the family, clearly. Clearly.
And
yes.
you can play it in
So-
Chrome browser now.
You
Now
can play it in
now
Chrome
you have to,
browser?
you have to try
You
it.
know what?
You have to try
Maybe.
it.
It's good.
It's good.
You need to
I'm sure it
play
is, but I got better graphics to play here at work.
It's addicting. You say that now.
Maybe I'll
addicting.
get an iPad phone, or maybe I'll make my own. I don't know. Number 2, Team Fortress 2. This is recently free.
Yes.
And again, another
Such a
game.
good
Valve,
game.
big props to Valve for doing this
Yeah.
by releasing Team Fortress 2 on Steam. The Nerdiest Kids just had a party. They're like, I got
wow.
a Facebook invite like, hey, Team Fortress 2 night, who's down? And I was like, I can't, I'll be on the bus going home, but good luck. So I'm sure they had a ton of fun playing Team Fortress 2.
Yeah. It's such a good game.
It's a good game.
It's a really good game.
It's
I
a
played
good
on the
game.
Orange Box. I played
you played
on
on
the
Orange.
Orange
That's
Box.
when I
That's when I
played
played
it.
it.
And now you have a lot more players to play with. Because if you think about it, now that it's
updates.
free, more people playing and
Oh
there's
my God,
updates.
that's so
yeah.
cool.
And
I just don't do enough PC
And they have
gaming.
some
I
kind
don't
of
either.
microtransaction thing with the hats. Like people can make hats and actually earn money, revenue if their hats sell or something. I
That's
haven't done
awesome.
it, but it's all based, I think, on the Steam version.
it's
Yes.
turning into
And
IMVU.
just- aren't-
IMVU.
Aren't,
Remember that?
isn't the money from the hats donated? I thought it was donated to an
donated
organization
as
as well. I could be wrong. Chat, if you know
Someone?
something,
We're looking
please
at
tell
chat.
us. That'd be great. But yes, continue.
And then number one.
Number
now,
one.
I know you guys really want to hear Minecraft.
Spoilers.
Minecraft is not. Minecraft. I'm not saying Minecraft because forget Minecraft. I'm saying Nexon Games. The reason why I'm saying Nexon Games, this is a big umbrella. They have a lot of quality games that are free and you play online. I played a lot of Vindictus. If you don't know what Vindictus is, Google it. It's free and it's an MMO. It takes some time to level up, but it's awesome. And then they have like Combat Arms and Maple Story, which is a hit, like big around the world.
Yes.
And they're coming out with a new game called Dragon's Nest, which I got to play at E3, which is amazing. Did you get hands on with that?
I did not.
Oh, you should have, because they gave out shirts.
Oh.
And they gave out the spirit hoods
And
too.
they were
gave
giving
out
out
the
the
spirit
spirit hoods as
hoodies.
well,
They're
which
really
yeah,
cute.
and they're like bear hoodies. Dungeon Fighter Online
I play
says
Dungeon Fighter.
Nerdiest Kids. So they have a lot of games that definitely. Yes, I added 2 X's because I was almost 3 stream, 3 extreme. But yeah, so definitely go to Nexon and check out what they have to offer because there's a lot of fun you can have with your friends.
Free to play.
And it's free to play, and they do microtransactions as well as the company does have to make their money somehow.
Where are you trying to send people by having to be 2 X's? subtle play there.
It's a free MMO in your anus.
The Nightwing says, Blitz truly is the nerdiest kid. He really is. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Remember, nerds are sexy.
Yeah.
Remember that.
I'm wearing a thong right now.
Well, you guys, this is actually where we would have the Yo Adrian segment, but I mean, clearly, Yo
He got
Adrian
deported.
is- Oh! What's this?
What?
What's going on?
He's
What is
back?
going on?
Oh, look at that! Why is he squinting like Superman?
Adrian!
What is? Put
Good
on
to
your
see
glasses.
you.
That's his solid snake face.
Look at that. He's in a turtleneck. He looks all dapper.
Is it
How
cold
are you,
where you
Adrian?
are? Did you get that turtleneck from
Hey,
Steve
guys.
Jobs?
How's it going? Adrian
Pretty
here
good.
from Mexico City.
Oh.
Yeah, very excited to be here. I got a couple of surprises for you for this segment. I'm not feeling too well, so my brother is going to be doing some of the talking.
What's your brother's
But my
name?
first surprise for you
What's your brother's
is
name?
I'm going to introduce you to my dog, Rambo. And here he is.
The dog is his brother.
Aww.
Rambo.
Little Yorkie.
He looks nothing like Sylvester
Wait,
Stallone.
his name is Rambo?
Rambo. Yay.
Name is Rambo.
Can they not
Did I
hear us?
see Rambo? Did I
He can
see
hear.
Rambo?
I think so.
He's a good boy. All right. So, for the first toy, we have a great toy. It's a collector's edition. And I will hand over the mic to my brother.
He's gonna speak in Spanish.
Hi guys, my name is Arturo, and I'll be substituting for Adrian today. So our first toy that we got here is Wolverine, and it's a 12-inch Real Action Heroes by Medicom. It's about $100 to $150, and as you can see, the leather on the toy, it looks quite realistic, and you know the face looks a lot like Hugh Jackman there. And yeah, that's Wolverine. And our next toy. Oh yeah, wait. So that Wolverine also came in this box, and this box happened to be
Worst
signed
movie ever.
by Hugh Jackman.
What?
There's the signature.
Wow.
Amazing.
Nice.
He doesn't know how to spell his name.
And Adrian went through a lot of trouble to get that signature. Yeah.
Oh, that's a story for when Adrian
To
comes
the-
back.
Yeah. And the next figure is a snake figure.
Of course.
And this is
Is this it?
Thunder Solid.
Is
It's
this
a
the thing with the
Konami
snake?
doll collection figure. It's Solid Snake
heard
by
naturally.
Yamato. And it's about $100. Maybe Adrian couldn't really find the price, but it's very rare. And as you can see, there's also a lot of detail. And this was the first figure that Kojima decided to step in and, supervise the whole making of it. And so the face is a little different from what you might think of Snake in the other Metal Gear Solids. But it looks a lot like how he looked in the first Metal Gear Solid. Here's a lot of detail as well. Here's the gun, the knee pads, bunch of holsters, and here's the gloves, everything. Very detailed. Very good figure. And now let's go on to the next one. Oh, and Adrian's going to do this one.
Adrian saved himself.
All right, guys. I know we've been waiting a very, very long time for this. It's been a huge build-up. He's been mentioned in, like 3 or 4 episood already.
We have an episode titled after
But
him.
here he is, the $300
Whoa!
Snake.
Huge.
Oh my God, show it.
There he is, in all his glory. So, as you can see,
to see, like,
for us
real
right
snake
off the
come out or
bat, like the amount of detail is absolutely ridiculous. This is all real cloth. This is not fake stuff. This is real material over here. You have everything that is in the game is in this toy. Like you got the walkie-talkie, you got the pouches, you got the detail and the knife over here. You have the gun with the silencer. And what's really cool about this suit too is that if you were to take off the camo suit, underneath is actually a tack suit. Like they didn't skimp at all. You can see the full black leather suit underneath that he has in the game too. And what's pretty nifty as well is that this one has removable hands. So if I were to want to change his gun hand and put in a fist, I could do that as well. So it's really great. The amount of detail is excellent, and this is why he is worth $300. And there are only 999 other figures just like this in the world. Yes, and as a special, to the specialness of this, we have a couple pictures that my brother took of these. So you can see just how realistic these toys look when put in their natural environment. My brother went and took these pictures with the Nikon, I believe. Yeah. It's good stuff. It's great stuff. Yeah.
Is that it?
So,
that's
That's
there you go.
everything.
Those are
That's
the
everything?
3 special toys.
Yay!
And in the back you got...
Thank you so much, Adrian. Thank you. I know you're not feeling well, so
Yeah.
we really appreciate you coming on and talking to us.
Oh, no, I
and
love you guys. Love the show.
You miss us?
You miss us? Do you?
We'll
I
see you in
miss
3 to
of
6
course I
years.
miss you, and I miss all the guys in the chat.
Cool. Well, thank you for bringing your brother
And I
on
know
to
that-
Arturo. It was good meeting you.
Oh yeah, no problem. Here, I'll let him say goodbye.
Oh, okay.
The chat wants to know
Hey,
if his guns
guys.
are as impressive as.
Great to be here. And yeah, I'll just say goodbye as well.
Wait, Arturo, the chat is wondering if the biceps run in the family. They wanna see your biceps.
Oh. Well, the biceps, there's potential for biceps.
Okay.
But I have not
That's
got-
show name. Potential
Jim-
for biceps.
So,
All right. Awesome. Okay, chat.
I personally train him.
Okay.
In 4 years' time, he will be as big or bigger than me.
Nice. Okay. That works for me. All right. Well,
Awesome.
thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Thank you guys
No
so
problem.
much for joining us. And yeah, back to the studio, guys.
Thanks, guys. That was awesome.
Bye.
I was, the chat had me in tears.
Yeah.
Really funny.
You guys are
Chat, we
hilarious.
love you guys.
Really
Chat.
funny.
I kept laughing, and then, like, apparently I was crying. That's
Yeah, I
Good
know.
job,
and you
guys.
used like a
Good
really
job.
dirty
Thank you.
rag
Thank
on the
you to
floor.
our community.
And,
Yeah, I
yeah.
almost used Just V's armpit rag.
My armpit rag, yeah, that's exactly.
I
That
almost
was
put her
fucking
armpits in
hilarious.
my-
That's wow. But yeah. So, yeah. Do we have that one video here, or is that?
I don't think it
No.
wasn't ready for the show. So next week, this is gonna happen. Next week, new segments.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully an intro. Also, soon
Slap into the mic.
we will have thisweekinvideogames.com.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
.co.
Dot .co.
And
Oh, .co.
They can go there now to see what it looks like right now.
Okay, so
Oh.
we do have thisweekinvideogames.co.
CO.
.co.
Yes.
Definitely check that out. And we're gonna be able to really interact with you guys. From the forums to we're
Posting
be writing,
videos.
posting videos, writing articles,
Reviews.
Your mic
And
unplugged. When you
Really?
the power of your cells.
oh no. Well,
Yeah.
I will continue the conversation. We're gonna have
Plug it right back in.
videos, forums, blogs, all sorts of different things for you to interact with us on the site. It's thisweekin.co. I don't know if you heard that.
thisweekend.co.
This weekend.
This week in video games.
This week in video games.co.
.co.
This is very confusing.
Co. Jesus Christ. This week in video games. I'm gonna repeat it 5 times to make sure. No. This week in video games.co, you guys.
Yeah.
So.
And I unplugged it with my butt cheeks.
That's also show
And
title.
I mean, it's season 2, so we're gonna have whole new segments. All to entertain you guys. We're gonna bring in more lovely guests.
More strippers.
Like our
What?
gaming angel here. You said more strippers, and I was in the middle of saying something. We're bringing in more strippers like our gaming angel.
Jesus, ball cleavage.
Ball
They
cleavage.
want more ball
That's
cleavage.
guaranteed in the
Wow.
post show every show.
Ball
Did,
cleavage.
did we ever go to the fact that we have an Xbox running live
We
in
have
the
an
studio?
Xbox. Yes, we have an Xbox
Do the
running
guys-
live
do
in the
the guys
studio.
in the
So
back ever
we
go
will
to
have
it?
challenges. We will start having challenges, live challenges.
Yes. So
super name.
stay tuned, you guys. We have so much coming within the next few weeks and
Giggity.
next week including. And so we want to thank all of you for coming and watching us tonight. Big thank you to Trina.
thanks for having
of
me on.
Yes.
At
it's
Gaming
awesome.
Angel.
At Gaming Angel or at Gaming Angels for their site,
For the whole
gamingangels.com. She has podcasts. She has lots of exciting things coming up, so you guys definitely want to check out her work. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, TWIVG. Like us on Facebook, This Week in Video Games. And subscribe to us on iTunes. We'll see you next week. Thanks again, you guys. And for now, it's game over.